instituted an inquiry saying that he's challenging fitness to hold office in terms of the NDPP that is now Mxolisi Nxasana. And of course, even before that resumed, and then he terminated his contract and then appointed Shaun Abrahams onto that position. Of which Mxolisi Nxasana then was subsequently given a handshake, golden handshake of 17.3 million rand. And of course, that was 3 years ago now. He's been in and out of court trying to challenge that, wanting his job back and things like those. And of course, in the interim, Shaun Abrahams was continuing with his job as the current NDPP. Now, what happens now? Freedom Under Law and Corruption Watch took to the court, to the Constitutional Court now, saying that no, this appointment of Shaun Abrahams is actually invalid and of course illegal. And that of, as well, Nxasana, as much as it was legal, but his suspension or the termination of his contract was actually unconstitutional. Of course, the ConCourt now did confirm that today. Judge Mbuyiseli Madlanga did, of course, hand down the judgment. And this is what he had to say, Glenn.
To vacate if the payout was right. I sympathize with him for the undue pressure he was subjected to. But I do not think that is the reaction expected of the holder of so high an office the holder of which, if she or he is truly independent, is required.
Okay, let me quickly go back to Nxasana, because me, right? Listen, in the SABC, say a Glazito, you're unfit to do the Glazito Super Drive, and they give me 17 million. I'm funny nothing. Listen, I'm gone. I'm not going to appeal. Okay, and say I want my job back, because chances are, okay, if that is the case, you'll get your job back. Buesa is 17 million, because that time there'll only be like 500,000 left.
Do you know what happened with Nxasana this morning?
Yeah.
He can't go back to work, the judge says.
Yeah.
He has to pay 10.3 million rand back to the NPA. So having taken that 17.3 million rand, now he has to give that 10.3 million rand. And he says, Shempua guy, he doesn't think he's going to be able to pay the money because for the past 3 years he has not been working because he's been sort of in limbo as to basically what's going to happen or what's going to be the outcome of the Constitutional Court, but now he finds himself like he's out of a job officially. And yet he has to pay out this 10.3 million rand. He says it's going to be a tough one for him. Let's take a listen.
Sure, okay. Wow.
There you go.
So he gone 17 million?
Gone in 10.3 million. So Nobuselene 7. I don't know if he's still there 3 years later.
Wow.
So that's the irony of it all. But now he says he's going to try and go back and practice as a lawyer and see where that takes him. But at the same time now, President Cyril Ramaphosa has been ordered by the court to actually appoint a new NDPP within a period of 90 days. And of course, we sort of wait to hear what that brings us to in as far as who's going to be the next.
So who are the favorites for this job? I'm sure that there must be.
I've heard a rumor that, what's his name?
Umavusana. I read this book.
Actually, he's being eyed for that post.
He
might make a comeback.
Yeah.
But it's a matter of waiting and see. And of course, some organizations, including KSEC and of course Freedom Under Law and Corruption Watch, have said that they are pleading with the president to make that appointment as fast as possible so that we can see an independent of political interference NPA in South Africa.
So in the meantime, what happens to Shaun Abrahams?
Shaun Abrahams has to vacate office. As far as I'm concerned, he's supposed to have taken a picture on the wall. And
is he not getting me a golden handshake?
No, not that I know of. I can always stand up for you, but I haven't heard from the judgment saying that he must be given a handshake because in the first place, it turned out his appointment was unconstitutional
and illegal.
And invalid.
And invalid. Listen, you must come more often to the studio, ne?
I'll do, brother.
You must come more often to the studio. There you go. That's Abongile Dumako on the Glazito Super.